Well, today on TOOP TV we interview a very important person, Mr. John Olsen, the former Premier of this beautiful state of ours and Consul General of the United States of America. John.
Good to be with you, Anthony.
You've returned from afar. You've presumably read it or seen or observed from a distance. You're back in Australia and back in South Australia. How should Australians feel about the next 1 year, 2 years, 5 years? And how in particular should South Australia feel?
Well, I think Australia should take a lot of pride in how it, over the last 20 odd years, has opened up its borders to international competition, put a proper regulatory base in place, that we are an example for the rest of the world to follow. And we should not shrink from being overconfident in telling the rest of the world of what our achievements are. We're a little self-effacing. We don't tend to press the case. We've got a great story and we ought to be telling it as often as we possibly can.
Former Premier of the state, then headed off and experienced the world in the true sense, returning, what celebrations?
Celebrations, what we are, and to be delighted with, if you just take today, here we are sitting near the beachfront.
It is particularly special, isn't it?
It's just a gorgeous environment, and that is what this state has. And you can get in the car and drive to the Barossa and the Claren Vale and have some outstanding wines at quite reasonable prices. And our food products, our restaurants and the like, really competitively priced compared to overseas.
So if you were an international party surfing the web to find out where you're going to Australia, trying to work out where it is that you want to take your family to set up, what advice would you give them?
Well, it depends what I was looking for, and it's in the eye of the beholder. I mean, I would want, in terms of an occupation base or access to various support, whether it's arts, culture, sport, those sorts of issues about what a lifestyle for I want for my family, where would be the best opportunity in Australia. And also, across Australia you get the whole raft of those opportunities that are offered, whatever you would like. I mean, from mining up in the northwest to Sydney. I mean, the diversity of opportunity that is Australia is extraordinary, it's exceptional.
Someone says to you, John, we're thinking of going to Adelaide, do you think we should do it? What's the answer?
I would say to them, yes, I think you should do it, because we have an arts and cultural scene that has established itself well, internationally as well as nationally. We have sport across the field that young children in a family can access those sporting opportunities at a competitive price compared to interstate and overseas, and that our lifestyle here is, as I've referred to, outstanding. And in addition to that, cost of education and your cost of living here will give you residual income to expand that lifestyle.
And we live very close to the airport and it's very easy for transport.
What are the features of it? Isn't that great about Adelaide, that you can fly into Adelaide and within 20 minutes you can be in the CBD?